Right. Powerful storms caused damage across northeast Wisconsin yesterday afternoon. In the town of Gillett, strong winds ripped the roof off a heavy equipment repair company's building. The owner says no one was inside the building at the time. Thousands of nearby residents were left without power. At least 2 tornadoes have been confirmed in the region.
Wow. Like we've talked about even yesterday, there's just so much weather going on in so many parts in so many different ways.
Yeah, and I showed you that map, how many cities will be 90 or above.
Yeah.
Most of the country will be by Monday. Take a look at the 15-day forecast coming up, because we are going to be seeing a little bit of unsettled weather this weekend, particularly on Saturday, but then hot on Sunday and Monday. So to stay inside on Sunday, the Madison Card Show is going to be at the Sheraton. And then on Monday, Acoustic Collective will be at the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church. Then we get into some calmer and more seasonal weather for the end of the week.
I can't wait till we get to that calmer weather, but we got to get through the storm.
That's right.
We'll be right back with